Hello. So, this is day one for me on the challenge. Now, as I mentioned, I believe in the last video that I had kind of messed around, getting a little practice in with fasting, and it seemed like I could do it. I did a couple 16-hour days and an 18-hour day. And then today, I will say, today I did 19 hours. Oh my goodness. So I stopped eating yesterday about 3 o'clock p.m. And then I started eating, well, I broke my fast at about 10 a.m. this morning. I hope that's right. So that's about 19 hours. So I'm using the Zero app that helps track your fasting windows and stuff like that. It sends reminders and stuff, and you could also pay for a more premium service, but I'm just doing the basic right now since I'm just starting out. So, but anyway, the first, in the book, I'm using this book, Fast Feast Repeat, Jen Stevens. She has 3 different levels to start off with. One of the levels is the easy does it approach, where it starts off with a couple of low-carb meals, and then to ease you into it. And then you got the steady build approach, not necessarily low carb meals to start you off, but you have lunch and then regular lunch, regular dinner. Then pretty much the rip off the band-aid approach, which is a little bit more all in, but just still kind of gradually getting you in to the swing of things. So I thought about doing the steady build approach, but I have to say that I felt pretty decent this morning, and I decided to hold off until about 10 to eat anything. So I felt pretty good doing that. I mean, I felt some hunger, but it wasn't anything major, and it did dissipate, whereas she does talk about that in the book. It did dissipate. But if I felt like I was going to be just ravenous, or it just stayed, then I would have went ahead and eat. But I was able to hold out until 19, for like 19 hours. Whereas I think in this approach, the steady build, there's an 8-hour window, so that would have been like 16 hours, I believe. So anyway, I held out for a little longer than I thought I could. So I'm just gonna go with it. Maybe tomorrow I may shorten it because I go back to work, because today is June 12th, Sunday. Let me make sure. Yes. And so the things that I broke my fast with, I had a half of a blueberry scone that I got from Fresh Market. It's a local health market in my area. And I did half of that because they are kind of rich. So I said, let me just do just half of it. And then I ate a couple of boiled eggs. And so I did yogurt, and I bought some keto nut granola from Costco yesterday. So good. So I also got this from Costco. This yogurt, and then a little sprinkle of this. Now, this is a little high in fat because it is keto, and it's mostly nuts and some coconut chips. But it's so tasty. I only really needed a little bit, like half of a serving. Let's see if you can see this. But it's so good. So I broke my fast with those things, and I still feel pretty good. Now I plan on stopping eating about 3 again today. So I'll need to eat again here in a minute. I'm starting to feel a little hungry, but I'm learning to just listen to my body and focus on listening and paying attention to the real hunger instead of the cravings, because that's one of the things that I was trying to work on, is as far as listening to myself, my body, and making sure I'm not giving in to cravings, because dealing with perimenopause, yeah, my hormones have been all over the place. Had some weight gain because of the cravings I was having, just craving and just eating so much. I had lost a lot of weight before, about 70 or so pounds, but I've gained maybe half of that back. So I haven't gained all of it back, but it's been a struggle dealing with perimenopause and the hormones situation. But I have to say I'm getting back to myself. I'm starting to, the hot flashes are not as frequent, or in the night sweats. So I do notice if I'm eating too much sugar, then I'll start to have a little hot flash or something. So this journey is about me just learning how to deal with all of this and just be more in tune with my body. So I hope you all got something from that. Thank you for watching. Bye.